Welcome back to Scott Movies. Get ready to have your mind completely blown because these cheating wife movies on Netflix are absolutely crazy. We're talking insane concepts, wild twists, and stories that will leave you questioning reality itself. These aren't just movies, they're full-on brain trips you won't recover from anytime soon. So hit that like button and subscribe to Scott Movies because this list is pure madness. Kicking off with number 5, High Society. High Society is a German drama directed by Anatole Schuster. The film follows Anna, a young woman from a wealthy and privileged background who becomes caught between her comfortable high society life and the growing desire to experience a more meaningful and authentic existence. After meeting a group of people living outside her social class, Anna is drawn into a different world that challenges everything she has been taught about identity, status, and happiness. As she spends more time away from her family's influence, she begins to question the values and expectations that have shaped her life. Her journey becomes a process of self-discovery, where she must choose between comfort and conformity or uncertainty and personal freedom. The relationships she forms along the way force her to confront emotional truths she has long ignored. Number 4, Far Away. Far Away is a romantic comedy directed by Vanessa Job. The film follows Zeynep, a 49-year-old woman who feels trapped in her stressful family life in Germany, where she is overwhelmed by her husband, teenage daughter, and aging father. After her mother's death, Zeynep unexpectedly inherits a house on a beautiful Croatian island. Seeking peace and freedom, she leaves her old life behind and travels to the island hoping to start over. However, when she arrives, she discovers that the house is still occupied by Josip, a local islander who has been living there. As Zeynep adjusts to life on the island, she begins to rediscover herself while slowly forming a complicated and emotional connection with Josip. The peaceful island setting forces her to reflect on her past choices, her identity, and what happiness truly means. Starring Naomi Kraus and Goran Bogdan.
The police say that she was knocked down by a driver.
Number 3, Locked In. Locked In is a psychological thriller directed by Noor Wazi. The film follows Lena, a young woman who is recovering from a serious accident that has left her physically dependent and unable to fully trust the people around her. As she begins to adjust to her new condition, Lena moves into her husband's family estate, where strange events and hidden tensions start to surface. She slowly realizes that the people closest to her may not be telling her the truth about what really happened to her and why. As Lena becomes more determined to uncover the reality, she is pulled into a web of deception, betrayal, and psychological manipulation. With limited mobility and growing suspicion, she must rely on her mind and instincts to survive and expose the truth. Starring Famke Janssen, Rose Williams, and Alex Hassel, Locked In delivers a tense and atmospheric thriller about trust, control, and the fear of being trapped both physically and mentally.
I don't want to.
Number 2, Mea Culpa. Mea Culpa is a legal thriller written and directed by Tyler Perry. The film follows Mia Harper, a talented criminal defense attorney whose life is already under strain due to her troubled marriage and family conflicts. Her situation becomes even more complicated when she takes on a high-profile murder case involving Zaire Malloy, a charismatic artist accused of killing his girlfriend. While preparing his defense, Mia is forced to confront not only the evidence against her client, but also growing tension within her own personal life and marriage. As the case unfolds, she becomes increasingly entangled in a web of desire, suspicion, and shifting loyalties. The line between truth and manipulation begins to blur, making it difficult for her to determine who can be trusted.
Type of man loves to see pleasure on my woman's face, not pain.
What do you think?
Number 1, Rising High. Rising High is a crime drama directed by Cunait Kaya. The film is based on the true story of a young and ambitious real estate entrepreneur, Victor, who rises quickly from humble beginnings to build a powerful property empire in Berlin. Alongside his business partners, Victor takes advantage of loopholes in the real estate market, using aggressive tactics to expand his wealth and influence. As success grows, so does greed, and the group becomes increasingly involved in risky financial schemes that push them closer to collapse. As pressure from authorities and internal conflicts intensifies, trust begins to break down between the partners. What once looked like unstoppable success slowly turns into a dangerous downfall, filled with betrayal, corruption, and consequences. Starring David Cross and Emily Goss, Rising High delivers a gripping story about ambition, greed, and the cost of chasing success at any price.